Hello, Chen.
Hey, hello.
Hi, how are you? Yeah.
Good, good. How
Okay.
are you doing?
All right. Pretty good, pretty good. So thank you for
Okay.
accepting this interview. So my channel is
My honor.
my channel is my parenting stories, and then we
Mm-hmm.
interview parents
Mm-hmm.
and to hear their story about their parenting. So
Mm-hmm.
I think you are the first father in my interview. So it's gonna be very interesting to hear father's perspective. I've so far I think I have like 5 interviews with the mothers.
Mm-hmm.
So you're the first father that's gonna be sharing your parenting stories. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so to begin with, yeah. So why don't you sort of go ahead and uh, introduce yourself and your
Okay.
kids? Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So my name is Chen. I am a software engineer in test, senior software engineer in test in Amazon. I've been in
Okay.
Amazon for 7 years, and I know JJ through work. Then, about me, I am married for wow, a pretty long time, 12 years, and then
12 years.
I
Yeah.
have I have an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old daughter, both
Eight.
daughters, and they go to school and they're energetic and they fight a lot
Yeah, I
at home.
get that fight a lot. So eight and four. So 4 year
Yes, eight
difference.
and four.
I see.
Yes. Okay.
Cool. So in general, yeah. So
Hmm.
uh, say you have 8 years old. So 8 years old is what? She's
Second grade.
second grade. Could you share how? Well, could you share any like experience of how's she doing at school and home and kind of
So
revealing your parenting? Yeah,
yeah, of course. So my older one, she is, we call it strong-willed kid. Um,
stronger kid. Okay.
basically basically she doesn't quite follow direction when she has something up her in her head, like I want to do it this way or my way.
Okay.
So from beginning it's kind of challenging to have her accept some of the guidance and rules, and
Yeah.
also that's a benefit because she is super creative, because every time she like play a toy or play something that doesn't buy the rule, like we are amazed how creative she can be
Oh,
if she's
okay.
using that for building things. However, still a lot of time the challenging part is to, because sometimes you have to follow the instruction and follow rules so you can learn faster and better. Then you start being creative, right? So
Yeah.
that's the challenging part. And right now she's in second grade. She's super sweet and energetic. We have her because we are bilingual, so she is also our Mandarin class,
Okay.
and she just found out,
Excuse me.
yeah, yeah, and then she has endless energy. So we sign her up for several different sport we consider. One
Oh,
is like
besides school, there's many.
yeah, outside of school, yeah.
Okay.
She's ice skating, and
Oh, she
she's
does ice
also,
skating. Okay.
yeah, and then she's also doing some cultural dance. So that can kind of wear her energy out, and we hope that can help her to learn like how the group works and how to attend group lessons or other curriculums outside of school.
I see.
Yeah. Mhm.
So does she enjoy all of it, or she's like happy performing and all other?
Yeah,
Or
she enjoy all that. She likes to. She's not a shy type, so she likes to perform in front of others, and she
okay.
likes to learn new stuff. And um, she gets frustrated, but like a good thing about her is, even though
Yep.
she got frustrated, she still loves to try her best and then to achieve something. That's what we try to encourage her. Yeah.
I see. So
Mhm.
she's got strong will, and when she
Yeah.
feels like okay, I want to get this one, right, and then she's continuously trying.
Yes. Yes. That's kind of
Wow.
her type.
Wow. So how do you balance? So how do you sort of follow up? Okay, hey, here's an encouragement you to do, and or like sometimes you need to sort of guide. Oh, why don't you try this way? And then it made
Yeah. So
yeah.
there are encourage part and the discipline part. So
Okay.
like, so when she's not following instruction, and also that caused her to slow down her study of anything, or that caused her to start um, going on the wrong direction to like, master the skill, or
Yeah.
just going not going on the right direction. We kind of have to first encourage her, and then also let her know the consequences of like, hey, if you don't kind of follow, that's when you will fail, or you don't get to learn this new stuff. Then she kind of gradually take it. So it took time, especially for her, because sometimes she doesn't see the consequence that, well, they're kids, so sometimes she's like, yeah, we will know, um we can help her to understand, see if you can try this. For example, ice skating, there are some difficult moves, right?
Yep.
When she first learns, she's like, yeah, I'm doing, I want to do it my way. But then that's kind of like, yeah, if you do it your way, it's gonna take really long to figure out, because some of them are like, there's small tricks or there's some
Yep.
balance she needs to follow strictly on the instruction, how, so that she can finish the move, right? So then we kind of observe what she's doing and give her instruction based on the coach. Also, we show her like internet YouTube videos. This is how
Oh,
others do
that's
it.
yeah, that's definitely helpful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
find materials to help her. And by material, there's a lot of material we need to provide for some from time to time, because sometimes she just doesn't get. Well, sometimes we don't get it. So we find some of the supporting material to help her to overcome some of the challenging part. But she's a great kid. Like, she, once she gets a hand of it, she's super into it, and she will persist on learning and then become better and better. That's something that she amazes me.
Okay. Is that kind of trait that you have or your wife has? Do you believe like there she has some like strong real traits from you or your wife?
I really don't know where she get that from. Maybe both, but maybe just like by nature, because her sister is completely different. So
Oh, I see. So the
we
sister is okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
little one is complete opposite type.
Okay.
The little one is calmer,
Okay.
still strong will, but in a way that she is easily convinced. Like, she's more reasonable when we try to be reasonable with her, the little one. So still challenging part, like the upside is like she's super kind of conservative, not willing to try a lot of new things.
Oh, I see.
She's
So
like,
it's like a
oh,
play safe,
yeah,
like
play
the.
safe, do safe, but she does follow instruction. But what
Mhm.
happened is, like, she doesn't want to do anything outside of the instruction. And she's, oh,
Oh,
this
okay.
is
So like an
something
opposite, really.
complete opposite.
Okay.
Which which is good. Like, I think they actually are impacting each other while they play. Like,
I
the
think
sister
so.
kind of, okay, yeah, this is how my sister learned quickly by following instruction. And the little one was like, oh, I can do this and that by observing her elder sister, like, doing such crazy move, on some of the like ice skating, or even play a toy. Her sister can, elder sister can create, can be super creative. So I think that's good impact on both of them.
I
Yeah.
see.
Mhm.
So you're originally from
Taiwan.
Taiwan, right? So
Yes.
so you probably and then your wife is from Taiwan, right? So
She's
uh
from China.
oh, she's from China, sorry. So
Hmm.
then do you believe the background that the how you raise and then your wife
Hmm.
raised kind of influence how you guys parenting your own child? What do you think?
I think so. We
Yeah.
are raised in Asia, so
Yeah.
like, I think some of the biggest impact is like, we still value the overall study, and then the academic knowledge that the kids are getting.
Oh, that's
But
it.
we
Yeah.
also quickly figure out, it's not, the American school does value academic studies. So it's just that parent needs to develop more time and energy to help the kids compared to in Asia. Asia, like, I think the teacher took over most of the responses.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So
Yeah,
they're
but
so okay.
here, parent needs to spend more time with the kid to achieve whatever the parent wants to get there. I guess it's
I
more
see.
on individual family style. Then teacher is just like narrator and instructor, I guess, in this case.
I see. So from your father's perspective, though, I
Mhm,
know Amazon is notorious for
mhm.
giving employees a lot of work. And
Yeah.
how do you manage your time to spend time with your kids?
So I really appreciate pandemic, by the way, like staying at home. So
Okay,
a
the
lot of time
situation.
between,
Yeah,
yeah, the situation like this, even though it's bad pandemic, but it does give me a lot more time to spend with the kid. Like, I
yeah,
save commute time. I say I can do some of work at night, but spending time in the morning it'll be more flexible with the kids.
I see.
So, but pre-pandemic, it's super busy, I guess.
Yeah,
We
the commute is long and yeah.
commute, and I do remember, like, for my elder one, before Canada, I barely see her until after dinner. Yeah. The
I see.
morning I wake up, say
You
bye,
come to
and
work.
then
Yeah, yeah.
we go to her. And then in weekdays, I can only see her after 6 or 6:30. That, and then spend really not much time with the older one. But during pandemic, we I think we rebounded, and then we rebuild all the connections. If with the older one and the younger one, so that's great. Yeah, not sure
Right.
what happened if we still go back to work, but they're kind of grow up now, so I think that's fine. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like it's at the time they need some time from parents, and then I think pandemic in a way is good for you because you can stay with each
Yeah.
other. I mean, it's the same thing for me as well. I think it's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, is there any like specific sort of things you kind of teach your children? Maybe
So
it's something that you learn from your culture or something that you learn from US, something that is kind of working for you as a parent.
so as a parent, we want to like her to both of them to remind where we're from, like our heritage. So
Okay.
we kind of started enforcing speaking more Mandarin at home. We
Okay.
also we still want them to embrace, because they grew up in the United States. They are kind of American, so we want them to embrace all the American history, all the cultural stuff, as well as we also let them learn the Chinese culture, history, and some of the culture stuff. So they will be proud they are bilingual. They also
Yes,
embrace different cultures. That's what we're trying to introduce in the family.
I see. So it's like
Mhm.
get the both side good goodness from both
Yes, yes,
cultures,
yes.
and I think I
And
can
also
see. Yeah, yeah,
we want them to recognize there are cultural differences. That's fine. And then as a bilingual, they actually have the benefit to learn from both,
definitely.
and then look at the positive side for both culture. That's all we want them to learn. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so I think they're active. They have different sort of opposite kind of personalities. Did you have any challenging time sometime like when you have trouble like parenting your kids or any sort of instant you wanna share with us?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I'll use like piano as example. I
okay,
think at first we saw, at least I saw, some of the piano move our techniques are kind of straightforward,
mhm,
but my older one sometimes just doesn't get it, and then sometimes she will enter a zone that she thinks she cannot do it, and just stay in that zone for the entire learning time, and no progress.
okay.
So
Oh,
this
so
is
he,
not
he okay. He
she,
kind of yeah.
yeah, she's kind of like, yeah, I'm not in the mood right now and I can't do anything. And then I guess the tension start rise. And what my this I didn't figure that out. My
Mhm.
wife, because she has more experience with my elder one, and then she kind of developed technique like recognize or acknowledge their kids. So it's
Okay,
fine. They just
okay.
didn't do
Oh,
as we expected.
I see.
And like, so I would just take a step back. The look technique is like we take a step back saying, okay, they are kids.
Yeah.
It's okay they don't learn this today. And then we can figure out, and then we'll take more baby steps. Like we'll treat, okay, this is a hard level. Let's reduce the difficulty, reduce the
Yeah.
task, and then take baby steps. So to the main focus is first regain their confidence,
Okay.
and they need to love what they're doing instead of we forcing them to do it. I think
Oh.
that's an important lesson. Like, so I think that's something my wife have developed, because she figured out if we just keep forcing them,
Mhm.
both starters, eventually they'll give up. And then like not that's not what we want. We want them to. The reason we want them to learn all these extracurricular like skating, piano, dance is we want them to have the opportunity to explore all these different activities, right? And
Yeah.
then they'll find what they're interested. But it's
Yep.
not like we want them to become a musician or like a professional dancer. If they
Yes.
want,
If
that's
they will,
great.
yeah, yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
Yes.
but if they don't, we why are we pushing them for that? So yeah, we're taking a step back. The result might be somewhat from parent side a little bit frustrating, like, oh, she has been spending 6 months on this, not getting a lot of progress. But at least we got her to like it, so she can still persist on what she's learning. So I guess that's better.
Oh, that's very important thing, right? So we recognize kids
Yeah,
as kids, right? So it's not
yeah, yeah,
like as a human being taking the lessons and you have to pass this level, but they're
yeah,
kids. And then I
yeah.
think your wife and you made a good decision to make her comfortable and then
Yes,
understand that the kids are kids. And I think that's the pretty good thing that you did for your daughter. I think
yeah.
that's great. Um, and how's the sort of how do you kind of share the parenting with your wife? Are you mostly consistent with her in terms of the parenting style, or how do you guys sort
Um,
of yeah.
Mostly following her style because she is the main character who took care of both the kids.
Okay.
I'm more on the uh, I wouldn't say participant, but she is leading, and then I will kind of discuss, but then again, like I said, she has more experience, especially on our elder one, right?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, because pre-pandemic, she is the sole caretaker for the elder one. I
Oh,
was
that's right. Yeah.
just going to work and go back home. During weekend, we take care of the dog
Together.
together,
Yeah.
but she's the main character. So that I really respect her on the experience and knowledge that how she managed to help the kid to grow. Like she did a great job. So that's something like I respect, and then she will be like kind of sharing knowledge with me. And I will share my feedback, and we'll discuss. Maybe we can do this and that. I
I
guess.
think that's a great. So it's there's not much of a conflict in terms of parenting. So you kind of let your wife lead and then
Hmm.
give a good support so that
Hmm.
kids can sort of benefit from this great parenting style. I think
Hmm.
that's great. So so basically, do you have any relatives in the United States?
No, zero.
So you guys got no help from.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
so
we
yeah.
do get like my in-laws before pandemic. They stop by every year 3 to 5 months. That's the
Okay.
help.
Oh,
That's all
so
the
they
help
didn't
we
have.
had.
Yeah.
But then during pandemic, there's no. Like,
Wow, this is it's been much
yeah, it's been
harder for
tough
you
for the
guys.
past two
Yeah,
years. Yeah.
I think wow. So
Well, it's tough for everyone, so not just us. But yeah.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, so the younger one goes to daycare or
Yeah, she goes
staying.
to daycare.
I see. So how's the interaction? I mean, does she like it or is
She is the shy type, but once she gets the hint or she gets used to the classroom, she start to come out, like speak out, and then play with a lot with other kids. It's fun to observe that. Like every time she's in her second classroom or group, because she kind of upgrade to pre-K, I think.
okay?
So every time, like first 3 months, the teacher would say, "Oh, your little one didn't speak a word today."
Oh,
Like
okay.
she only, but she do understand all the words that teacher's saying. She follow all the instructions. She nod. She wave her head, but she didn't speak for
It's kind
for
of
the first three
shy.
months.
Okay.
Yes, but then one day the teacher was telling me, "Oh, you know what? Your little one just speak out today." Like, I went, "Oh, she does. Yeah, she does at home." The funny part
Oh,
is like when she get out of school, immediately she start talking with me, like nonstop. But at school, she immediately become like silent.
oh
That's
wow.
but now she has so many friends at school, and then she's super comfortable with her classroom. That's no longer a problem. Like, but that took about 3 to 4 months. Then she's fine.
Oh yeah. So you just
Like,
need to adjust
yeah,
herself into the situation a little bit and
yeah, she's really on the conservative side. Like, play safe, observant, and then decide whether she wants to join a group or not.
I see.
Hmm.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yes. So like if you sort of think about it, you are already experienced parents, and there you have six the 8 and 4 right now. So
Right.
there will be fathers who just had a baby, and
Yes.
so do you have any sort of recommendations, anything for as a father, what to do or what not to do for your own kid raising?
I think first you as a parent,
Yep.
espe- especially father needs to participate on all the babysit, not just the childcare chores, not just, oh, I'm here to help. I think that's different attitude. So that needs to be there. And the other part is, even I am still learning, like, just have patience with kids.
Okay, the
Sometimes,
patience, yeah,
yeah,
patience is the
patience,
part.
and then yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. So then like, and I think people will enjoy with time with their kids.
Yeah.
They will really like kind of remember all those moments, and like from a small baby grow all the way to a little girl who can fight and play with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
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 that's really cherished moment, memories, I guess. So just be with the kid. I actually wish I was giving more time with kid when my older one was young. But well, I that's why I think pandemic is a good chance to reconnect. Yeah, but
yes, yeah.
any new parent, I think this is also a good chance leveraging pandemic, like post pandemic, we still don't have to go full time back to the office. That's a good time to spend with family. Yeah.
So you believe there's the more time you spend with the children, and then it actually
That
the
is
better. Yeah.
pretty solid example I had with my older one. Like before pandemic, because she's 6, right?
Yeah.
She only listened to her mother, but now
Listen.
she can sometimes listen to me, like just follow my direction as well.
So
Like
you're connected more. You're more interaction with her. You
yeah,
spend more
I
time with
think
her.
kids listen to who really take care of them. That's the golden rule. So spend
Yes,
time
yeah.
with kid. They will respect you. They will love you, and then they will listen to you. Just build the kind of connections there.
I see.
Hmm.
So that's I think that's a great advice
Thank
for
you.
that. What not to do? Do you have anything what not to do?
I don't know. I I don't have any immediate thought in mind,
Okay.
but how do I say this? Not to do. I guess just don't kind of have expectation on the kids. I guess.
The piano example. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
just yeah. What not to do is like set some. Just don't set any expectation. There are kids. They can
Uh,
they should do anything they like, or they should perform whatever they want. Don't set any expectation using even using your own example. Like I
did this or
yeah
something.
it shouldn't be like, oh, I can master this a multiplication in, let's say, 8 years, so you should do it too. I don't think that's wise to set expectation. Like they
Nice.
grow up in completely different environments, see,
Yeah.
and and then the school, the culture here, especially for immigrant parents, like the
Yeah.
school, the culture here is completely different than where we grew up from.
Yeah.
So it's not fair to set the same expectation as your kids. And to be honest, they thrive in different area because of the culture. Like my
Nice.
daughter, her,
Yeah.
I guess the language and literature capability was way better than mine.
Yeah.
In
That
English.
definitely okay. Yeah.
Yeah. She's developed like maybe math and science slower than the Asian kids when we were in Asia, but that's fine. Like because we focus more on math and science when we were
Really.
kids. So
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
that's different. I don't think that's like when you compare, I don't think the two can be compared. So that's why I'm saying, like, don't set any expectations for the kid. Just let them be, encourage them, then also be observant on what they like and encourage them to explore the world, I guess.
Nice. Nice. I
Hmm.
think that's a pretty good advice.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, thank you for
Thank you.
sharing your stories. I
Hope
think
that
it's
helped. Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, it definitely helped. And I think you and I are in the same situation with the two daughters. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think
For
it's
your difference.
yeah, it's a great stories to hear. Thank you so much. And
Okay. Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah. So we'll finish this interview, and then if you like maybe a few years later you have different experience, and I can invite you one more time, and then
Okay.
share
We'll have a
your
follow up.
yeah, definitely. That'd be good. Okay, thank you so much, Chen, for your
Thank you.
time. Well,
Bye
I'll see you
bye.
later. Bye bye.
Bye.